Hey guys, I have got this with me today. This is what I bring to every client meeting that I go to. It's nicely laid out and concise. It gives me information over the customer, what type of event it is, the venue, contact person at the venue, also know what time everybody is arriving, so I know when all of my stuff needs to be set up by, the amount of guests, when the evening will come to an end, and of course the type of dress that I'm expected to wear. That then dictates a little bit more as to what type of audio system that I'm going to put into the location, and with a few questions to the client I can then also work out a lighting package for them. But I want to just bring your attention to this small section here. Not that you can probably see it very well. Music. Yes and no. Some say no. Being involved in a little bit of a conversation as to why negative questions are not good for business, and it's something that you do learn in sales, that you only want to talk about positives when selling things or when conducting meetings. However, there are certain aspects as to why a no list is far more important to a yes list. But you can't just have a no list. You can't just have somebody saying, I do not want this specific song and I do not want that. So basically what they're saying is, a good example, and it was something that came up on the list itself, was I do not want Celebration. So if that's now mixed with I also don't want an ABBA song, then the question is, can I play other ABBA songs, or is it just that specific song? Or can I not play any music from that sort of era, late 70s to mid 80s? Can I not play that sort of middle of the road music because they don't like it? And what effect is that going to have on the guests? So it's now time to reel back a little bit, and what I do is I get a initial list from them. What genres do they like? What songs would they really like to hear? And that's songs that they want to hear and not songs that they think their guests want to hear. I've got no idea. I've been doing this now, not a particularly long time, but I've been doing this for 5 years now, professionally. I'm running into the region of something like, I don't know, probably 250, 300 events in the past 5 years now. And I have no idea what guests want as I walk into the room. And so how can you expect somebody who's maybe just get married once and been to a couple of parties, how do they know what all their guests want? And that's the whole issue, that we're just trying to squash that all in to one small little section. So first of all, get the information off of the clients as to what they want to hear. As I said, what genres do they like and what specific songs do they like? For me, that means to say usually that is the sort of songs that I may likely play at a later part of the evening and not at the very beginning, where I'm just trying to get as many people on the dance floor as possible. But I then say to them, this is far more important than the songs that you like to hear, because I'd now like to know what songs you don't want to hear. And it is more important. I personally feel that it is more important than the songs that they want to hear, and the reason is because of this. They may not want a song because it reminds them of a very bad situation and a very bad period in their life. So that's not the sort of song that you need to be playing at a really happy time, and maybe probably their most special day in their lives. Another reason why you don't want to play it, or we adhere to the fact that they don't want to hear that song, is because they just cannot stand hearing that song anymore. And us as DJs, we have exactly the same situation. There is a particular German singer that I have ruled out and said I will never buy one of his songs, because when I hear them, I just feel a piece of me dying inside as this song is playing. And so I don't burn out and get sort of totally mentally screwewed. I just don't have any of these songs, and when somebody requests it, I can say, look, I'm really sorry. But that doesn't mean to say that the type of genre that this guy actually sings, I don't play anything of. It's just the fact that I just can't play anything from him, because it just it just makes me feel bad. It just makes me feel really, really bad. So I just can't do it. And these people are in exactly the same position. And I've already had it this year where somebody said, please, please, please don't play Happy from Pharrell Williams, because it's permanently on the radio and they don't want to hear it. Okay. And last of all, and this is quite a mixed one, really, because this is a song that can be played, but it can go either way. But if it's on the no list, then don't play it. So this is a song that may or may not have been played at a funeral. Stands to reason that what we don't want is half the crowd all in tears and all upset and sad when we're supposed to be all having a happy and great and fun time. And then there's the last piece, which happened to me and my colleague a few years ago, and that was, we were doing, I can't remember what it was, a 40th birthday or something. And the woman came to us and said, we don't want any slow songs. I'm having a really great time. I just want party, party, party music, fast stuff all the time, because my husband and I are getting a divorce after this. And first of all, we choked. And then the second thing is then we then said, what, really? Nothing at all? No. No slow songs. Middle of the night, husband comes up and says, can you play Nothing Compares to You from Sinead O'Connor? My colleague says, yeah, sure, not a problem, we'll play that. And I said to my colleague, if you play that song, I'm going to smack you. Because I knew that the song had a deep and meaningful, yeah, it was just, you just knew that that song was going to completely ruin the evening. This is a couple that are splitting up and he wants that song. You just know it's all going to go wrong. So we didn't play it. And I made sure that my colleague didn't play it. So, is a no list, is it negative? No, it's not negative. It's actually bloody important. Very important. And without it, you can get yourself into a little bit of a pickle. And that's not what we want. Because we want everyone to have a good fun time and be there and, hey, yeah, and that's what we want. So anyway, so there you go. This little list, I'll think about whether I should make it available to you, but it's just general stuff which I'm pretty sure that you've all done over the years when speaking with clients, and I just make sure that it's all dotted down so that, or jotted down, so that I don't forget anything for their big day. Anyway, I am going to catch you later because I've got a gig to go to now. Catch you later. Bye-bye.